Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Cleveland.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
18 Cardinal, 19 Cardinal, 19.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Pitbull2way. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard. Right back to Terry. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
18, Rodney, 18, 19, left, cut 19, Dragon 60. Ready?
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. They'll bring up 2nd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Gotta be lying. Gotta be razor.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's complete to his running back, Pitbull2way. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it takes up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the checkout. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Hey, Chris. 70 Timberwolf. 10-11. Mustang 19, trap 50. Ready?
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Open man, Malik Washington. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards.
19.
The Chargers 1st down.
79 Broncos. Rig alert. Hurt. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
To the air once more is Milton. This one complete to Washington. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Washington. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 1st touchdown this year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Get set, get set. Hey, team, watch out. Stop.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It's 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Walter Newland. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
15-yard line.
Get it.
On the ground, it's Teeman to start the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 7. Another run here with Teeman. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. He's brought down by Obi Turner.
20-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Check. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Get cracking, 18. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Purple 80. Cougar 19. Ready.
In the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Saker. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
1st and 10.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. He'll go forward for a couple. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's a Browns first down.
Get set. Stop.
Carry now to Brooks. He's in! Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Browns.
They think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Back. 7 Pirates. 7 Pop. Buffalo 18. Go.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
It's a gain of 18. And the Chargers
Driver 60.
down.
Mustang
1st and 10
19.
at the
70 Ranger.
37-yard
70
line.
Ranger. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Steady.
On 1st down, here's Milton. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
Chargers.
A gain there of 11. 1st down, L.A.
1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
19 tight. 19, 18 Rattler. 879 Broncos. Warriors 70.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That'll be complete to Tootin. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
In motion, that's Thornton.
70. 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 19, Lions. 60 Bobcat, 60. Ready.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. Forced to his right. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
3rd and 7.
Stephanie. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19.
Up the middle. Here is Tootin. Pick up of 11 yards on that. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
That's another Charger the 38-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Get out of the gun is Milton. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a big play for LA. And even 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Bronco 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They fake the give, and now it's Milton. And he'll take it on in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, LA.
Chargers.
Extra point try by Bass. It's up and good. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Round 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't got long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Taken down behind the
I can
line of
promise you,
scrimmage.
that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack. There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. That'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Purdy now on 2nd down. They're trying to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A minute 57 to go in this first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Milton. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Throwing, Milton. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That is set number 60 for the season.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's difficult seem a lot easier. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Second and 4.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 70 Rangers, 70.
Throwing again is Milton. Oh, a huge mistake right in the back. It is intercepted. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. Oh, here down the field. He falls. Incomplete. He was looking for Chindike that time. And it'll lead to a second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Purdy now, and he'll throw on first down. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 2. On the handoff, Brooks. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Get set. 18. Yellow.
Third and short. Purdy. to the tight end, and he gets it in on the corner route. That pass number 40 on the season for him.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
The 44-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Brooks. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a loss of
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Second and 11.
Get set, get set. Yellow, yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Yellow, yellow. Outside, up.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to let this one go deep. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Get set, get set. Up.
Brooks. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. To throw is Purdy. Oh, he feels the pressure and he'll go down back at the 6.
Work all week on these goal-to-go situations. You gotta have it. You've gotta take advantage when you're down this close, and not exactly an ideal sequence. Run game stuffed. Then you go to the air and your protection can't hold up. Now you've got to try to find something here on 3rd and goal, and what was once a promising drive could end up being a bit of a letdown.
3rd and goal. It's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk Cougar 19.
This drive begins with a run by 2. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 on his pass. The 40-yard line. And up. It's 2. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard.
19 Lions. Here we go. Check. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Rig alert. Rig alert. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the gun, here's Milton. This one just too far for the receiver. Out front of that one.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
18. Rig. Dragon 60. 65 catch. 60. Hurt.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Bronco 80. Cowboy 80.
They'll go. Here's Milton.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Red. 10 for 11. 10 for 11. Hurt. Check. 19. Check 50. Check 60. 60 average. Mustang 19. Go street.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Ready, break. Cut 19. Cut 19. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 41. Here's 2nd and a couple.
At the Browns' 41.
Lead alert. Check flag. Street. Rig.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 70. Ready?
Milton gonna look to throw it again. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Panther 6. Come on, come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey,
Man in motion here is Washington.
79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To the air once more is Milton. This one complete to Washington. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Viking 18. Hurt. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
Throw once more, here's Milton. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Needed confidence for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
19 Tiger. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 3rd down, it's a run with Tootin. And they'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
It's it.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's hit as he threw. It throws to the ground, and it's an incomplete
Number 83.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, it's close. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
play coming up. This is third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Back into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Cleveland.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll get about 5.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On second down, Purdy. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The throw here is complete. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Browns first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
Run now for Brooks. And he finds some space. Tackle after a gain of 7 on first down.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second down and 3. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are right back in this one.
They'll take over first and 10.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Hold it ready.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70.
Man in motion here is Washington.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Scoop.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That'll be complete to Tootin. And he's going to be brought down past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
On the jump.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
First down.
On the give, it's Tootin. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Hey, Crash. Say, hurt. 18, pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
Try and throw with Milton. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Get set, Yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Cleveland.
39-yard line.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Yellow.
Here's Purdy again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Brings up 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Outside. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
One last shot now for Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Looks like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.